Performers and Achievers. Welcome to Performers and Achievers Daily with me, Raj Gavurla. In today's episode, we will talk about what is the number one exercise or workout for your everything, your personal health and wellness, your business, your sports, your family, just everything. What is that one exercise today? And I'll tell you what the one exercise is. And I've done a lot of exercises, and it doesn't matter what level you are, professional level, all the way to 9 years old. And in those specific levels, where you are in those levels, are you an elite, or are you someone who is elite at their level at, let's say, high school? Or are you a performer and achiever in high school? Or are you an owner at a very high level of a business that's very successful to sustainably growing? It doesn't matter. This is the number one. And I haven't implemented it, although I'm in this field for the longest time. And I had my rationale for not doing so. However, it is this: it is to walk for 30 minutes every day. Do you walk for 30 minutes every day? Now, let's unpack this a little bit. Why is it not jog for 30 minutes? Why is it not ride a bike for 30 minutes? Why is it not rollerblade for 30 minutes? I don't know the definitive answer to that. I can only think it has something to do with the evolution of uh, humanity, and that is that we became and were able to walk. And somehow that rhythm of walking creates some kind of momentum, synergy, energy that allows everything, our minds, our hearts, our souls, our spirits, our bodies, to become congruent, to become aligned as one. And so, what are the benefits? I'm sure you're interested in what the tangible beneficial results are. Here are some. One is losing weight. Yes, losing weight with 30 minutes of a day in a day walking every day. The other is injury prevention. So let's say you are someone who's very active and you go and you exercise wherever you exercise, whatever sport, you go to the gym, whatever you do for an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. I don't know if you're an elite athlete, maybe you have about 4 hours of training if you look at all the preparation and including the recovery time. And therefore, you're looking at that and it's like, wait a minute, I don't need to walk 30 minutes today. However, and you very well could be right, I'm just sharing with you that I had some of that kind of thinking, feeling, and I still walk 30 minutes regardless of what it is that I do. And usually I do the 30 minutes of walking before I actually do whatever it is I do. So I like to do it in the morning as part of my AM routine. So that's very, very important. What else does it do? The other benefit is that it gives me a win in the morning instantly. We all like to win. I don't know anyone who doesn't like to win. So immediately after I do my walk, I reward myself with just the words win. I did my AM routine walk. And that's a sense of accomplishment. That's intrinsic reward that to me sets the tone for my morning. It also affects my obviously mood. It affects my mindset. It affects my uh, having a positive outlook on the day, regardless of what the day may hold. That is a benefit of walking 30 minutes every day. And what else does it do? It prevents injury. Therefore, let's say I had a light workout or I have a light workout coming up. I still walk. And then let's say I have a more progressive overload day where it's going to be a more challenging workout. I still walk before, and it just primes me. It activates me. It activates my atoms, my molecules, my cells, my tissues, my muscles, my ligaments, my joints. And that is something that I didn't implement for a long time because I wouldn't exercise. And therefore, I would think, well, walking, surely all the exercise that I've been doing, I don't need to walk. I don't want to walk. I don't have to walk. Why do I walk? Well, this is something for you to try. I wouldn't think that it would be uh, this beneficial. However, it really was this beneficial. And it will really help you to continue to make progression, continue to succeed. The other item is how well are you or your loved one or anyone can you go from a sitting position, let's say on the floor, you're sitting on the floor, to a standing position? Can you do that? And can you do that without pain, without needing support? And that is a good test to, or a good assessment to see where you are in trying to put together a program for you. Because it's very important that you should be able to go from a sitting position to a standing position. That's very important. Now, I understand if someone, and I do not do anything medical, so if someone has a medical condition, then I am very compassionate and I empathize. And I do have several customers, clients that do have medical conditions. And the thing that I know is that they still also have their dreams, their clear goals, and their most important tasks. And they still need to live life, succeed, have all that intrinsic rewards that they receive from living. And my bonus to you today, and recently I delivered a keynote to a group, and it doesn't matter what age you are. I'm one of those that's a proponent of age is not really a factor in what it is that you're pursuing. Of course, we take it into consideration for very valid reasons. However, what I talked with them about was that you should have one or more people who inspire you. It's not that you want to be like them, similar to them, you model them. However, my job and in my business, my job is to bring out your authentic gifts, talents, abilities, and skills. And so, although they inspire you and you model them, you're being similar to them. You're not still being like them. You bringing out your authentic self because that's what's really the most valuable part of you. That's who your core is. That's who you are as a person. That's what you're really contributing and that you're bringing together so that we are together and not, it's not a conflict. And so that's very important for you to have those models. So in this particular group, um, if you really look into it, I think that you'll find that you have those people that are in your family, you have those people that are in your profession, you have those people that are in your sport, you have people that are in the community, maybe people that are, somewhere in the world that, for whatever reason, they inspire you in some way. And that's really, really important. Now, of course, when I say inspire you in a way, I'm talking towards something that's has tangible beneficial results, something that's positive, something that contributes good to society, good to you, to them, to anyone and everyone that's involved. I'm not saying be inspired to go do something that's obviously not inspirational. And of course, I part of my living is with words that we use. So I like to use vibrant words. And therefore, to me, that's essential so that when I do speak or when I do talk to a group that they understand and can relate and the message that I'm imparting is relevant and relatable to them. So I meet them where they're at. However, I'll always start inspirational with them. And that's my approach. Now, some people may not have that approach, and that's their choice. However, that's the way that I approach whenever I'm delivering a program and then also in my coaching. Now, I understand, obviously, that yes, people do want to talk about a situation where they have some kind of adversity, situations that's causing a problem or situation that's causing a conflict. Sure. And that's what really individuals, a person support system is all about. It's all about being able to have a support system so that you can continue your success. And as you do that, you continue to sustainably develop, sustainably grow, sustainably evolve, and you see that, hey, what we're doing is actually something that's enjoyable, it's fun, or I'm not so sure that someone should be doing something if they don't find it fun and enjoyable, or, I mean, to me, that would be something that be hard for me to like to do. That's just me, though. However, people have different uh, things that are important to them, so they may not opt to do it that way. And the reason is because as you do that, the amount of benefits you experience, the amount of options you experience, the amount of enjoyment, the intrinsic reward, satisfaction, fulfillment, that's really what keeps an individual going. Sure, all the other outcomes like the win, being paid, compensated, all of that, that occurs. However, you're not in 100% control of that. You are in 100% control of your positive outlook. And that's why I recommend to do something that's fun and enjoyable that you like to do, maybe even love to do. And as you do it, here's one thing that I know for sure, and that's what I do with my customers is I'm always listening and making breakthroughs and learning. And yes, there are some really talented people out there that have just been able to do something. They're just quicker, maybe, or faster, or just to have some skills, right? Where some people say, well, they're just gifted like that. They just have that. And that's reality. That does happen. However, they also can go much further. And here's the thing that's most important. You also have those gifts. You have gifts. It may not be those specific gifts. However, by listening and making breakthroughs and experiencing breakthroughs and learning, then the success starts to come. The intrinsic rewards start to come, and you'll continue because you're receiving tangible, beneficial results. It's not rocket science. So that's what I have for you today. If you like my podcast, my video, like it and comment in the comment section. For those of you who are interested in my private, personal, professional, confidential services and programs, visit my website, rajgavurla.com, fill out the brief form, and we will get back in touch with you as soon as we can. Enjoy your day.